What's up, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike, and in today's video we're going to talk about how to update our mods after a title update. So we're going to be in Madden 26 today, and we just got a title update, and I said I've got to update my mods. Let me make a video on it so that everyone else knows how to do it as well. These instructions are also, of course, in the Madden modding community Discord, but I wanted to provide a visual for it as well and walk you guys through it. And hey, if something goes wrong while we're doing it live, we'll know how to address that. So okay, if you open your EA app, you'll see my Madden is up to date. I actually prefer to usually keep my EA app offline, but right now the Battlefield 6 beta is going, and yeah, I gotta be online for that. And also sometimes I gotta bring Madden online to like make some official sponsored content and stuff like that. So yeah, every now and again I do gotta do that. But if there's ever a patch and you don't want to update, you don't want your game to auto update by accident, you can just go in the top right corner and go offline, and then you can launch through your mod manager. That process is pretty much exactly the same for Steam as well. Okay, but anyways, so you may have opened up your Madden modding manager. We'll click Madden 26, and you may have been met with this message: the SDK is out of date. Please launch the game via EA app or Origin, or in some of you guys' cases, Steam, and then click next to begin the process of updating the SDK. Now, this process is very simple. Sometimes it can take a minute, and we'll fast forward through whatever we have to, but I just want to walk you guys through that. So when you get this message, you literally just want to leave your mod manager sitting here, just like this. Let me mute my game so there's not crazy audio. And then, yeah, you're literally just going to go through the EA app or Steam, wherever you're at, and officially launch the game without mods. So let's go ahead and hit play. We'll get a little bit of a pop-up, and the game will launch normally. Okay, so once you get to your normal menu, I like to just get to pretty much the main screen. And yeah, I'll just let it sit there. So I'm going to now go back to our mod manager, and you want to press next. And it'll say waiting for the process to become active, and your mod manager is going to do a bunch of stuff. You can see it, it's going. Give it a moment. It'll take a few minutes. It's going to be creating your new SDK for you to use for the new version of the game. So give that a second, and I'll let that run. Okay, so that took a few minutes, and I just got a message that says SDK was successfully created. Click finish to restart the Frosty editor. So I'm actually just going to close out of Madden there, all F4 that, minus, and we want to go to finish. Your mod manager is going to close, but it has been updated now, so you can reopen it, and you're going to select Madden 26 again and press select. And now it's going to go through another phase. The last phase took maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just going to say like loading data. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, that was really quick. Normally that process takes a minute and I have to cut there, but no. Okay, so we're back in it. And now what I wanted to show you guys is now that there has been an update, you will see pretty much every mod that you have has a little yellow exclamation point. And if you go to add a mod, let's go better grass. Let's go with the better grass mod. Watch the message that comes up. It says this mod was designed for a different game version, or it may or may not. So it may or may not work. Well, first of all, please read that message. A lot of these mods still work. Some mods don't. But every time there is an update, you're going to get one of these exclamation points. You don't have to run into Discord and, bug every single mod creator. Does this work? Does that work? Does this work? Right? If something doesn't work, your game is not going to launch. It might work and it might. So, there's a little bit of a trial and error to see what does and doesn't work. Normally the gameplay mod from Sabo does not work. So that's something where we do have to wait for him to update his mod, but please be patient. Our modders have lives. Be patient as, they, get to their updates if they do choose to update their mods, of course, and whenever they are ready. So that is an extremely simple process. Like, so for example, right now I've just got a couple mods active: player likeness, clean screen, shoulder pads, the sky cam, and the tattoos. Let's try and launch the game. Let's see what happens, and let's see if it works. So we're gonna go ahead and launch. This is the newest patch, so we'll see if the game actually launches and see if it actually works. It says it's applying mods. And yeah, normally if one of these mods are outdated and it doesn't work anymore, this is exactly where you would get an error and the game wouldn't launch and it would probably just crash right here or something like that. But right now it says it's applying mods, so we'll see if we can actually get through this. Okay, so looks like we launched. So yeah, we got our account error, and it says that we're in modded Madden. So really quick, I'm just gonna run into a little roster. Let's go ahead and take a look. See if my boy Smitty has his tats. Look at this. We're in here. So as you can see, you know, tattoos. Our tattoo mod is a mod that's going to be working whether it gets an update or not. So yeah, it also looks like he's got the smaller pads on. What other mods do we have active? Yeah, so as you can see, like I said, guys, every mod doesn't need an update. A lot of these work throughout the year without updates, and yeah, when the modders decide to update them, they'll be updated. But other than that, guys, if you have any questions about this process, please let me know. If something doesn't go right for you, let me know, and I'll try to help you troubleshoot in the comments. But other than that, guys, it's your boy Shady Mike. Have a great year modding Madden, y'all. Peace. Threes.